July 16, 2003. A beautiful black baby girl was born to a mother and a grandmother, and a father. The mother and the grandmother love this child immediately. They warm her in the cool hospital room and hold her as she cries for the first time. And the grandmother follows the nurses out of the room while they clean and check her. Where was the father? Nowhere in sight. 2 years later, a man comes into the life of this beautiful baby girl and her mother. He teaches her how McAllister's makes their hot, delicious potatoes by putting two potatoes together. And as the years go on, he calls the mom, but wants to talk to the daughter as well. He asks her how school's going, tells her how beautiful she is, and lets her know that he can't wait to meet her family. This wonderful man's name is Damon Robinson, and he is my dad. He was born on July 17th, July 30th, 1975. He is what my mom calls the Irishman due to his light skin and reddish brown hair. He grew up in the city and went to the same elementary school as his daughter. He did not have the easiest life, but he thanks God for everything that he has. He has a heart of gold that many would strive to have. He loves giving and helping others, despite not having much to give himself. The most he has given is to a little girl who is not biologically his. First, I would like to discuss why Damon Robinson is such a great person. As I've stated before, he has a heart made of the sun itself. There's a brightness about him that draws people to him. And people seem to just randomly start talking to him, even though they do not know him. He opens doors for strangers and offers to pay for strangers' food. One time, he even paid for my friend's food when she did not have enough money to pay for her breakfast that morning. He also enjoys helping people and dedicating his time to those in need. He's helped my grandfather out numerous times, whether it be construction work or moving from house to house. And he often stops to help cars that are on the side of the road in trouble. And lastly, and most importantly, in my opinion, he chose to be my dad when my father did not. He gave me horsey rides when I was little, and came to any and all of my choir shows he could make it to, taught me how to drive, and continues to take me on daddy-daughter ice cream dates. But it's more than that. He also had a strong emotional impact on my life that I would like to discuss now. Growing up, I never felt like I didn't have a dad. To me, a dad is someone that you can rely on. He gives you a random hug on a bad day, or shares an uncomfortable truth with you. He gives you dating advice. He loves checking on you while you're asleep. And he always kisses your forehead, just randomly. He never leaves, and he promises that no matter what, you'll always be his baby girl. A father is how you come into the world, but a dad shows you how to navigate the world. It warms my heart to know that this man, who did not have to be in my life, chose to be in my life, and he had an impact that he does not yet know. I'd like to conclude by saying that you are the universe's greatest dad, and I want to thank you for that. You love me unconditionally despite my faults, and God only knows the measure of your generosity, and I cannot thank God enough for bringing you into my life. He knew that I would need someone who could love me, my mom, and our family. I love you, Dad, more than you will ever know, and I want you to know that no matter what happens in this life, you will always and forevermore be my dad. Thank you.